No, I don't want to hang out. Might end up getting your brains blown out, no doubt. Move slow. Watch where you go. You know what I mean? All praise be to the Most High Living One. Don't serve nothing. That, hey, see, back again. Brothers and sisters, keep doing the work. All praise be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rahakadash, Barakatam. I say, what I'm going to talk about, who knows what the Spirit is going to say. I'm up early. I don't even hear the birds chirping yet. Might be a few out there. I ain't got no bread for you today, though I can get some. But it's, man, I ain't going to buy nothing. But, yeah, in Mumbaland. Well, I'm just speaking. If you're still with me, you know, it didn't change because it's just pitch black. It's pitch black. There's no letters. There's no nothing coming across the screen. You know what I mean? Just the sound of my voice. Have you ever really listened to the sound of your voice? You know what I mean? The sound of your voice. Well, no, you know, I say, person say you're talking to you. Why are you talking to yourself? You better get in alignment. How do you know thyself if you're not willing to talk to thyself? You know, when no one's around, you need someone to talk to, right? And you need someone to talk to you. Hey, man, ain't nobody calling me phone. I got two phones and ain't no. Nah, it ain't just saying. No. I just be thinking, meditating, you would say, on the cities and towns and the different places that's everywhere, right? What's going on? What's going on? Do you hear what's going on over here? Because I hear what's going on over there. And I hear what's going on over here. You know, gunshots rang out earlier. I was laying, wanted to get up early. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm just laying there, thinking. Because I was meditating then, and next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. I was meditating on whether I was going to get up and come over to the lot, you know, and give praise and thanks, and just think about how wonderful my life is now. Though it ain't complete, it ain't complete because it's things that I desire. It's people that I want to see set free. Anyway, it's people that my sons, you know, grandsons, free, really free, without worrying about being attacked by some unholy entity, you know, that's roaming around taking their bodies because people that made themselves a vessel. They made themselves an open portal, you know. What you see and what your eyes, what you hear and what your ears, your receiver, I say. You walk around, you record things. I don't know if you remember what you seen that day, but you recorded things. You just, yeah, somebody had to go back and rewind. Who was that? You remember? Michael. Eddie. Promotion. Remember the time, I say. Michael shall stand. You know, some believe in certain things, some don't. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, I'm sure you're on your path, right? Why am I paying attention to someone else's path and not my own? Straight and narrow, wide and broad. You know, where you headed? You're heading for destruction. Because I know, I would know if a train is coming and I ain't finna try to make it across the tracks at the last second. Something could happen. Maybe I make it. Maybe, you know, it become, can't really say road kill because I'm on the tracks and they just got ran over. You know. Cut in half, I think that's my ass, if you know what I mean. Speaking of, you know, confirmation maybe. I don't know, I hear it in the distance. Um, war, war. Are you a part of it? You know, are you in the battle? And who threw the first punch? Who attacked who? You know, yeah, black and white, brown and yellow, green and purple. Spirit, where are you? In some of these people, where are you, Spirit? I hear it in some brothers and some sisters. I hear the Holy Spirit speaking out wisdom because they are giving praise to the Most High. You ever read that name in the book? Most High. You ever read that in the book, the good book? Most High. So, me personally, I always, hey, who's the Most High us in the room? You know, and I ain't talking about Snoop Dogg the dog. Yeah. Murder was not the case that they gave me. You know what they say? Murder was not the case that they gave me. Yeah. Co-defendant and people um, can say you done anything if you was with them. And they don't, they the one that did it. They did it, they know they did it, you know, all the details. I seen him do this and, you know, I was scared at first when it came to you guys and knowing they did it the whole time. You know, they talking about you know, promotion, man. Go on, do your thing. You know, do the crip walk on them. You know what I mean? That's a person. He's a person. I don't know the person personally, so I can't. You know, I don't know who he's leading or the flock he's feeding, but I am who I am. How do you feed the flock? Is it just food and clothing and paper, digital? You know, cash out me that promotion. Maybe I got time. You got time to, you know, send some currency. You know what I mean? Um, is people out to get you? Is people out to get you? Because I'm just saying, it is not many that do things for you. I haven't done things for everyone, but I have done things for some people. And, you know, good. Done some bad things too. In my former life, I have stolen. I have stolen, you know, I'm stealing. You know, as a kid, had the money, but hey, listen, I want the cards, man. I want the cards. I want the famous people so I can keep them and have something in the future. Everybody, you know, idols, worshiping. They want that, they want that, they want that, they need that. Oh, we look at her, you know, and forget about myself. No, no more will I forget about myself and what I have to offer. You know, it's me that offers it. You know, the straw man. He's a straw man. Somebody got your name on a piece of paper, so they know you. How they know you? Did you enter into a contract with them? You know what I mean? I didn't enter no contract with you to say I'm going to do this or I'm obligated to do that. No person that me know of, maybe in my former life. But now I just try to stand on business, you know. Gotta get 110%. Gotta get 110%. You know, no. 1 million. We said low and said that Tochi, you know, a million. No, no. A zilly. What even two with it? Can I carry it around? Who going to hold it for me? Somebody going to steal something. Somebody going to steal something. You know, I ain't take $1 zillion somewhere. Yeah, the zillion is there. People want. People need. How do you feed the flock? What do you feed them? What do they want? You know, because people are different. They want all sorts of things. Some are abomination. You know, one may say, I am an abomination in itself. You know, but that's a person's opinion. You know, it's just like a booty hole. We always say, some got them again. Again, some got loose booties. You know, except only over here. Except only. Me don't, no, no, no. Do what you do. Entertain who you entertain. Where's the drama? If you're with your partner, be with your partner. You know, even if you're crooks and you want to go break on in someone's stuff that don't belong to you, may you die together. You know what I mean? Die together as crooks. You know, I know who you learn it from. You learn it from those who stole it. They stole the land right up under your feet, so you're mad. But that ain't the way to go. The Father say, sit at my right hand while I make your enemies your footstool. You know, because we here on the earth. And everybody won't be an enemy. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna enemy. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna mess with my mind. If I'm effed up, I'm effed up. Leave me alone. If you ain't helping the situation. That's to each person. It don't make no difference. But hey, everyone has their right to do what the hell they want. So they think. But judgment is judgment. I'm going to be held accountable for all that I do. And some of the things that I say, you know, because his ways are not our ways, his thoughts are not our thoughts. So I just hope and pray that what he say be true always. Since his word I don't come back void. Again, I repeat myself, think not what thou shalt say. I put the word upon your tongue. Oh, ye of little faith. If you have faith as a mustard seed, you know, there's people going around and just giving out money if you can repeat scriptures. Man, stand right here. You're ATM. You're ATM. You know, because I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him out. I'll shoot him out. You know, he say, every tongue that rise up against you shall be condemned. So says the book of the law, the Torah. You know, but his word is in the Holy Scriptures, the book, the good book. And we know it. But yet, we act like it's hard to live by it. Cling to whom? If you have a wife, cling to her. You have a husband, cling to her. Your husband and husband, cling. Woman and woman, cling. You know what I mean? You worried about what people thinking about you, though. You seeing something about us? Why you laughing? Why you laughing? You know? I ain't laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. You know? But, yeah. So, you know, the judge not, lest you be in danger of the judgment. And, you know, to me, it means if someone come up and judging me, I have the right to check their background. You know, their family think about them, really think about them, and then I have a conversation with their family. You know, and we both stand there and we have conversations, right? I might change their family mind about them. They be like, "Damn, man, we should have got you some help." You know, you know what I mean. We should have got you some help. We didn't know all of this, you know, type of thing. But can you really tell someone anything and they receive it because they know their life more than you know it? You know what I mean? I can try to explain from my point of view, but it is my point of view, freedom of speech. You know what I mean? You know that word go out, it go out. How you gonna? How you the Indian giver? Something like that. You know. You know. But you want to give someone something to take about. You know that damn fire water, man. There are people gone to. You know, in many kind of ways, intoxicated. Do not be gone off strong drink. You know, am I gone off strong drink? What do you think? I mean, you know, it's your opinion. It don't make it true. There's a lot of people drunk. They drunk the wine of their fornication. Their fornication. Their fornication. That means someone created things and we drunk off of them. Just gone. Just absolutely out there. I'm out here and I know where I'm at. I ain't lost in the sauce and none of that. And I know I'm just babbling on, but hey, it's some people need to hear this because they know that they're alone or feel alone, and they could be around a lot of people or feel alone, separated. You might you might be chosen. That's what they say. You're a loner. You're chosen for something. They say black sheep, white sheep, brown sheep. But the brown sheep, brown sheep. I always hear about the white sheep and the black sheep. What about the brown sheep? Yeah, because if I was a sheep, I would be brown. It would be a brown sheep. You know what I mean? Yeah, change who I am. You can't do that, man. You can't run around changing people who they are. If you're African American, fine. You're black, fine. You say I'm a nigger, fine. That's a person's right, right? If I say I'm a honky, I'm a cracker, and this and that, I'm accepting when someone calls me. I don't know myself. I know myself, homie. So, yeah, a little bit, but the Father knows me more. Like I said in the other video, the Father knows me best. He knows my past. He knows my future more than I can know it. I don't know whom you pray to, you know. But if it's to say one, then you know that one no more than you. So who will you receive knowledge from? See, in the last days, knowledge shall increase. Maybe my knowledge increase because I'm in my last days. Maybe I couldn't say. Because people have heart attacks. I'm not exempt, or I'm not out of the equation or a part of it. I'm a part of it. You're a part of it. We're a part of it. Though we're apart, though we're apart. Because some don't think like we do. They think like they do. They think like they do. And the reason why they think like they do, I don't know. The Father created them. He created them, just like He created I. He created us. If you follow along with me, all praise be to the Most High Yahweh. Me being a Hebrew Israelite, us, we understand that simple mathematics. I hear them. I hear them over there, and they talk like I feel. And sometimes I'll talk it to say it in a different way. My word is my word. Their word is their word. And it sounds like the same word, just from a different person. But they also say they are Hebrew Israelite. Sound like to me 12 tribes awakened in the land of their captivity. They claiming who they are. That's awakened. My people were called by my name. They were to turn to me. I would be their most high Yahweh, and they would be my people, my Lord Yahweh Shah. You see, for Israel, they say Israel, Yasharallah. Stand in your power, brothers and sisters. Have no doubt the Father is with us. If you're with me, you're with us. You know what I mean? If you're not, then you're not with us. There's no reason to be mad. We're just speaking and saying who our Father is. Give Him praise. Trying, to do His will to our best ability in a land where our people were held captive. They were held captive. Even if he wasn't a part of it, like me, they say you ain't no slave. Look at the comedians, the ball players, that they got talent. They got talent. So you good. It don't matter. Forget about the past. It don't matter. It does matter because people have feelings. Like I tell you this. I really shouldn't be doing it. Maybe I should do it. I don't know. The Father said anything. Now, what I say, it came to my thought. It came to my thought. It came. He came. I guess, obviously, the wisdom. to let me share. But yeah, I know I think I did it before. But my grandmother told me so I could share. My grandmother was raped, you know, by, but yeah, she was raped by, palm-colored person, So that, and she used to say certain things, and I used to wonder why she say them. I'm a kid, but she used to always repeat herself. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them. You know what I mean? No way more than a penny. But yeah, um, and then she said, take it easy because you got a long way to slide. So I got to slide past some of these people. You know, you heard of some of them that's been serial killers out here. Just they take men and drug them up and kill them. See, that's why be careful who you entertain. Why I'm entertaining you? Why you like me so much, dude? You know what I mean? That to me is weird. It's okay for us to be cool and have a conversation about certain things, but there's certain things like, why you looking at me like that? You know? Look at me like I'm goddamn chicken bone or something. Oh, excuse me, I pregnant with all the, but a damn cannibal or something, man. No, man. Shoot. You remember the story? The angels came to the house, and then people came. They wanted the young man. He said, "Nah, take my daughters. Take my daughters. Why you want to take my boys? You know what I mean? What you gonna do to them? They young, little ones. They got to grow up to be men, priest, king, gods amongst men. And the angels in here. No, you better go somewhere. The angels ready to murder some stuff. What's going on out there? We come here to commune with you and these people coming when they don't have a seat at the table. You know what I mean? If I don't have a seat at the table, who done that? You? No, you didn't. The Most High would have done that. And His will shall be done, I say. They're going to sit right here. They don't care what people do, what people say, because they're going to say it and they're going to do it. They ain't even giving people a chance nowadays. People don't know people, taking their cars, using them as weapons and running people over. And people going to school, I don't know, because they didn't get their education and they mad. They go back to the school, and shoot it up and stuff. We just keeping it real over here, man. Certain things as Hebrew Israelites that say we are Hebrew Israelites are not running around doing. Period. And you know it. But that word cuts deep, you know. Any man shall harm. Fire, fire, fire shall proceed from their mouth. And you be devoured, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Touch not the anointed. And if someone anointed, have a conversation with them. You might find out. But if you in a rush and you say, I know you, someone told me about you, I know all about you. What's bearing false witness? You have the opportunity to do that. That's the Father, He gives you the opportunity to do something so it can be done and your ass can be judged by righteous judgment. I don't know you, nor do I owe you. You know what I mean? Don't you feel like that sometimes? I know I don't owe you nothing. You owe me. You owe us 40, 40, 40. Multiply that. You always got some damn interest. What about the interest on that? But, hey, Father, let your will be done. I ain't tripping. You can't. Because hey, I'm not the only one. And I know it. You feel it. You see it. Live with it. Face it. Stand on it. Conquer today. Conquer today. How you do that? The Father, the Most High living one. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakadash Barakata. Brothers and sisters, keep doing the work, endure. So don't start to endure. Shalom.